the best character in the game when he has a lead, especially a decisive lead. A full stock, like, forget about it, man. He just dictates everything in the matchup.
Yep.
Pacing, spacing, everything, dude. It's crazy stuff, but hell of a task in front of him here. Spargo hot off a win against Riddles. So it could be a very different pace matchup here, but we'll see what happens.
No Cloud.
Yeah, I noticed how he's going Aegis the same way that
call.
Leo went Aegis.
Yeah, you could tell that's that.
Yeah, they've been talking.
100%. And that's one thing, you know, we told people like Spargo, yes, he's obviously a Cloud main for like 95% of his matches, right?
Yeah.
But that other 5%, the Aegis is always just waiting. This is one of those times. I mean, this is the character he's gone the distance with many times.
Yeah, it's just such a mean combo of characters too, right? Like, all right, your character does well against Cloud, all right, hold his Aegis basically.
Yep.
But either way, man, starting it off here strong. Sonix, it's a little lead here.
Sonix was getting the hang of it versus Leo too. Like Leo did beat Sonix 3-0, but man, that third game was really close.
Didn't Leo like slap himself to wake himself up or something like that?
In between game 2 and 3, yeah.
That's pretty amusing.
So Sonix definitely prepared for this matchup. See the miss, the punish here.
Bro, I wonder if he could have switched first, honestly. There's a lot of end lag on that homing attack, but either way, Spargo control right here at the ledge. Oh, the spin shot. That was a great angle right there from Sonix, and look at him now marching across the stage. Get out of here. They're swinging at each other.
Even stocks here, 1% apart. Of course, it's a chase game, right?
Yep.
So if Sonix gets the first stock here, you know, late as far as looks him, rinse
Oh
and
no!
this
Oh
might.
wait, saves. Barely snaps on.
Yeah, that was another thing we saw Sonix do so well against Leo was the spring action off stage against Aegis. I mean, as good and as consistent as the character is when they have their feet on the stage, when they're off stage, that's where they can lose stocks unexpectedly. So Sonic's definitely no stranger to try to pick them off stage.
Oh yeah, and Sonic off stage is such a menace, right?
Yeah.
He is.
You fake going low, then spring high with the back air, or just use the spring itself to cover low recoveries.
Yeah. Since he can act out of his up B, right? You're able to line up a lot of aerials, but there
Nice.
you go. First stock going to Spargo. A
right.
hard-fought one, too.
Yeah, 100%, man. Sonix is not going to make it easy for you, man. This guy's patience is second to none. So you really got to just kind of approach him with that mentality. Like, yes, it's going to be a long set, no doubt about that, but I've got to weather the storm.
You notice how Sonix gets into these modes, right? So I think when he's like against the wall, maybe like down 2-1 last stock, he really will not risk any approach at all. He will charge and charge and charge until you go in or the clock runs out, one or the other. But that's only like a last resort because, you know, that doesn't always work.
Right. We were saying, too, he's one of the best players in the world, if not straight up the best player in the world when it comes to a timeout situation, if we do get there. He's just been there before. He just is so calm and poised. Like, even when he wins sets, he doesn't really react. Or when he loses, like, this guy is just so cool, calm, and collected, as you need to be to play it this way.
I like Sonix, man, because like when he wins, he act like he's been there before.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that.
Hell yeah,
out
man.
of players.
No, RoboCop.
Yeah.
And honestly, shoutouts to was it Tweak versus Kem, which was a best of 5 every game timeout.
Yeah, that
pretty much. Yeah, it was. I think Tweak said it was a 40-minute set, 45-minute set.
Yeah.
4 games total, not even 5. So.
Sonix tweeted out that his set against T went like almost 40 minutes too.
Yeah.
So
those are HBO shows, man. Almost a full hour.
Sonic Pac, man. Spare me.
Longer than an episode of She-Hulk, and that's real suffering. I'm sorry.
Got him. There you go. Charging through here, though, working on the second stock on both sides. Forward air, nice catch there at the ledge. This is where Sonix wins the matchup 1,000%. Turning it around there. Nice job by Sonix. Now, we talked about this, too. Sonic with a lead. See how you... Oh, the scoop from that far. The positioning from Spargo. Surgical.
Sonic's not even that tall. Like, that's so crazy that move hits that low. Amazing stuff. Spargo knowing the hitbox goes that low, knowing it reaches that far back just from that position, and gets the dunk on top of it. It's Spargo heating up in this set. Game 1 goes to Spargo.
Clean stuff there, man. JB too, right? He's got a touch on his last
JB too, he did not get touched at all. Love what we saw there. It was a pretty even start between the two, but yeah, Spargo just able to kind of pull ahead as the game waned on. You see him with that convincing game number 1.
You know what will be like a poetic ending to this tournament, actually? I realized like Leo versus Spargo Grants, like we used to have last year.
Oh, classic, dude.
They've had a lot of good ones in the past
sets
too.
were
Yeah.
so good.
I mean, it's very possible. Spargo in losers, Leo still in winners.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
anything
both going
can
to work really hard to get there,
Correct.
though.
No free rides.
Spargo rocking the AirPods Max for noise canceling.
All right.
Very nice.
Shout out to FaZe.
Yeah, a lot of people play so much better when they can't hear anything else about the game.
Yeah. It's interesting to see because, you know, the adverse is true as well because some people feed really hard off that energy. So, but, you know, Spargo obviously just trying to lock in, go to business here in game 2.
Getting air pressure on the platform here. Spargo trying to rack up the damage with the mid-throw. We talked about earlier that neutral is going to be so effective versus Sonix.
Yeah.
Just kind of guess where and when that spin dash is coming. Neutral air just going to disjoint, beat it out, unless you're in that initial hop there.
Something we saw too, you see the juke out right there. Spargo looking for the dash attack of Mithra. So good in this matchup. We saw Leo use it to great effect. Look at that though, man. Defend the ledge.
All the way up, the air dodge. Goes ahead and slips through the pressure from Spargo. Very hard to land against Pyro.
Love that catch.
It's so good. I mean, that down air, good luck either spacing around it or contesting
Seriously,
it.
man. Those
by the time it starts up.
Those BD hitboxes just eat you alive, and obviously Spargo feeling it, sticking with the Pyro for now.
Oh, over the ledge, man.
What a punish.
He's getting tricky around the ledge, offensive and defensively. Very nice by Spargo here. Oh,
Perfect air dodge, get back on. Jab reset too, down smash. Goes to the edge guard.
yeah, I like the down smash for the positioning, right? Go for an up smash to try to juggle instead, but against Pyro Mithra, you want to pin him down.
That's his fastest smash too, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is.
Okay, the down tilt still not enough. Not able to connect the up smash from Mithra. Gonna opt for the Pyro here. Longer range, more active hitboxes, but look at the movement from Sonix. Not getting caught right now.
Great
Still
spacing
alive.
from Spargo, yeah. It's a big difference right there. He had to down air, stop the spin dash. Get caught, but here we go. Back air, edge guarding. This is where Sonix is good. Air dodge and down smash. What a reaction, man. That was perfect counterplay from Sonix. Oh, okay. All right, well.
He cleaned it up so quick.
Can't even talk about him, man.
So
Spargo's like, shut up, guys. I'm here to talk myself.
But it was so good because it was a neutral air dodge on reaction, right? And you're already drifting back. You have to reset your stick to neutral to get that off.
Ooh.
So amazing stuff coming out from both players. It's down to the wire. 2 stocks.
That dash attack again. Even though it didn't connect, it pinned Sonic in the corner, forcing him to shield and just stay there. It's just Spargo is playing so well here. Down air, this is going to be big. Wow, the turnaround down tilt.
That was so
excellent.
Good. Just understanding what those percentages are to get those extra extensions, a bit of damage. Spargo really excelling right now.
Trying to win on the shield damage a little bit. I like that spike.
Pyro's surprisingly effective.
I was going to say, like, he's...
Well, when you're Spargo, it's effective.
That's true, and also just big hitboxes, man. You want to try to deal with Sonic. That's a problem, though. You swing and you miss. You're wide open against the speedy hedgehog here.
A risk reward obviously attached to that, but considering how early she can kill, you can definitely see the advantages. But right now in a lot of trouble, Sonic's heavily committing. I thought Spargo might actually try and do something crazy, like just pull the trigger on it there, but makes better of it to get back to the stage. 150 is the percentage.
Pushing into him, too. Confidence from Spargo right now. Trying to find something. Air to air looking good.
Sonic's able to get these hits, but not really nail the edge guards to follow, right? 155%.
Nice.
Another offstage situation here. Going for and navigating around the blazing end. Sonic's going to finally close out this stock to see how much damage he can rack up here.
Bro, he threaded the needle underneath that one. That was perfect. Flying in for the forward air. Like we said, offstage is going to be where Sonix wins this matchup, and that has proven to be true many times as he tries to march towards a Game 2 W here.
Only 7%. Dash attack not going to connect in the down smash. Wow. Okay.
The down smash has been a go-to button for Spargo, actually. He'll hit one button, dash attack, whatever, and then he'll just down smash after trying to catch Sonix moving in. But, man, he's taking his time right now.
Oh, barely missed it. Sonic's level recovery again to his mix-ups has been phenomenal today.
He's getting tricky around the ledge for sure.
Oh,
dash
attack was great, yes.
Chance for Spargo to go up 2-0 here in the set.
Definitely. Not out of the question, but Sonix, to his credit, he's played a masterful game in the second.
Yeah, Sonic's like, this set easily 1/3 over, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at the clock. We got time to kill.
Opting for the center stage, up and over Spargo goes. And now Spargo just needs to find a hit here. Sonic's so hard to catch.
Moving around, tense situation, of course. Spargo potentially going Sonic's potentially going to even up this set right now. Here we go, though. Spargo, again, he's got something to say here. Trying to catch up to Sonix, but he's just, again, one of the best players in the world at playing with a lead.
Yeah, a very sizable one at the moment, 128 for Spargo.
Nice.
It's going to require a lot. You almost have to play damn near perfect. It gives Sonix an opportunity to knock you off stage. Not sure his chances of coming back, but
nice.
Thought there might have been an opening there, nice clashing.
Ooh.
I think go for it. Get him to like 60, go for him and forward smash. Oh my god, it went out fast.
Oh, the F tilt. Hold on. You might get what you wanted here.
Just about.
Oh.
A down air up smash will do the trick too. Spargo has quite a bit of options here. Fishing for that down air. Up smash. I mean, Sonic is light, so.
Yeah, how do you hit Sonix though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you catch him with one of those good moves? Can be a recovery here for Spargo. Good opportunity for Sonix, so he's moving confidently.
pray and hope that he whiffs.
Oh, trying to catch him nervous jumping there, the forward air, the setup.
Okay, I like that for the recovery with 76.
Oh, wait, Spargo's in prime. Oh, he's in prime
even.
position to steal this game.
Oh,
that's it. That's it. Yeah, the homing attack.
Wow.
Too much end lag on that. He does the superhero pose and he gets punished for it. Amazing composure from young Spargo, which we've seen from him so many times.
And you know, as soon as Spargo saw that and he realized, oh, there's enough lag to punish that, you knew.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what was going through his mind, man. Calculated that and achieved victory. Wow.
Sonix shaking his head a little bit there too, and I don't blame him because he had all game 2 played so well around the ledge, right? So tricky at avoiding Spargo, but then he did something big like a homing attack, gets stuck on the stage for it, and it's a huge punish to lose a game 2 that he needed badly.
Yeah, and the way that homing attack curved onto the platform would have been safe if the platform wasn't there. But since the platform was just in that location and Spargo went forward and faded back in a certain way, I mean, you know, the homing attack is homing for a reason. You don't get to control it.
Yeah, Spargo, like, you know, he sees, you know, he knows when you mess up, right? He knows what whiff punishes to do. And it's perfect execution. Right place, right time. Unfortunate for Sonix because I feel like he won that match 95%, but the last 5% really what it came down to. So kudos to Spargo. Goes up 2 games, an opportunity to close it out in 3.
And that the Spargo Pyro clutching it out. Tried to tangle on that last stock with the Mythra, wasn't working out. Just said, you know what, I'm going to opt for the Pyro. Maybe line up something at 60%, get an early KO, but really just kind of cleaned it up and was able to get it in an honest fashion, honestly.
Right.
All right, it's pretty even one at the start here, approaching the first minute mark. Nobody really trying to give up any ground. Obviously, Spargo gonna get those nairs in there.
Every time he goes to that spring off the side, I think every opponent is more aware of it now. Even if it hits you, you still take it.
Very true. On the ledge there, too.
Wow.
Great option there from Spargo, covering up smash, taking the first stock as well. Very clean. Spargo looking primed to take this set now, guys.
Yeah, I mean, the Aegis working out wonders right now, and honestly, a nightmare for Sonix, right?
Truly. Really good opportunity to really just build upon this lead for Spargo. Doesn't want to get too antsy, though.
Spargo's just disengaging, too. He goes, dude, I have the lead. Like, you're the one who has to approach me. You got to make the choices here. And off the ledge again, dude.
And I think it's not said enough for Sonix. Like, he's able to scrap. Like, he knows how to approach. He knows how to switch between those two gears of offense and defense.
You see the jabs in the last game? He was letting him rip a bunch up close, so he definitely knows how to scrap, dude. You have to, because people will clank with you as Sonic, or they'll just try to outspace you. You got to know how to fight close quarters combat, man. But, dude, it is the Spargo show right now. He almost killed him at 77.
Pretty much everything Spargo's looking for, he is achieving at the moment. High prominence for Volt, just to make sure we're getting that safely. He is covering everything at the moment.
It's all going his way. Full rage 2.
Boom. Look at all this damage, still at 160% on the Pyra. Sonix not really can't find an opportunity to get an offstage situation. Just has to get a stray hit, something.
Drop the spring. Yep, he's ready for it, of course. Parry. Oh, the down smash too far though, and he's gonna get his stock. I think that's gonna be the nail in the coffin right there.
That's that's gotta just sting for Sonix. It's almost like I got punished for doing almost the correct option, right? Like, but just a little out of range.
Yep, missed spacing, man. It's a huge part of the game.
That's tough. That is a tough one for Sonix, who could be seeing his Ludwig Invitational run come to an end at the hands of Spargo. This Aegis has not disappointed, guys.
Not a 3-stock, right?
That's a good point, too, because especially since Spargo returned, it has mostly been the Cloud, right?
Yeah.
So it's nice to see the Aegis come out and do what it needs to do when he needs it still. But the back arrow, right? Sonix still fighting.
And so Aegis is vulnerable off stage. We'll see if Sonix get a couple Miracle Edge guards lined up here. And like we said, the combo game coming out from Sonix is, you know, no other Sonic hits quite like him. So.
Oh, facts.
Definitely not, yeah.
Facts.
Oh, he parried it that time. You can see,
Whoa.
Again, aggressive off the ledge, getting caught by Spargo. And even if it's a good option, do it against Spargo enough times, he's going to catch onto it, start parrying, and try to get some punishes. A B? Oh, okay.
Okay, went behind him just for a little bit.
I would like to see Sonix take this stock just to see what could happen, right?
I've seen Sonix win this.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Online at least, many times.
Remember, too, against Leo in Game 2, he was down a lot, and he almost came back as well. So, like, this is definitely in the realm of possibility.
Not unfamiliar territory at all, but obviously going to require a lot of effort when you have to play almost perfectly to avoid losing this final stock at 130.
Oh, my God. He catches the air dodge to the ledge. Nice job by young Spargo, man.
Well played.
3-0 over Sonix. And, again, going to the Pyra and Mythra and making it work out. Sonix saw him off stage a couple times, but not enough to make it count for a full game W or otherwise. What's going on, chat? What's going on as we work our way through? We had our first 2 matches here. Top 8 of the Ludwig Invitational, of course. We're getting some highlights for you now.
I mean, that was just dominant by Spargo. 3-0, no questions asked, and then still adapted hard enough to nearly 3-stock him in the 3rd game.
Yep.
Caught him when he had to, and even that pivotal first game, he got our game 2 right here. He had the clutch, a high percent, did not let go, and found the up smash to finish off the whole thing.
Nice. Dude, that might have been play of the game, honestly. That was
beautiful.
beautiful. That was beautiful counterplay right there. And that was one thing that everyone really needed to learn to do against Pyro and Mithra is how do you attack them off stage? And what do you do specifically against Mithra's side B? Man, that was also the turning point in the set, too, because that easily could have been Sonic's game. You're talking 1-1 instead of being down 2-0. Who knows how that game 3 goes instead.
And you kind of always expect like good matches between those two. You know, again, they have that familiarity between the two. They play plenty of times offline, online. Like you just expect a good fight. And that top 8, it didn't disappoint. Obviously, Spargo taking it with the 3-0, but it's nice to see too. Like the Aegis is still very, very polished. Should he need to call upon it, it's not just a Cloud solo show.
Very nice. So Sonix is a pretty impressive run. Does end at 7th place now. There's only 6 players left in the bracket. We're hopping over to winner's side now, and I think
winners is gonna be crazy, bro.
Juton versus the LCQ
Goats, the
Warrior. What do you want to call him? Yeah.